Welcome back, guys. This is Drunkmunch, and sorry for being, well, so inconsistent, but I'll tell you what, this is a great episode to watch if you want to come back. Right, so we're going to start off with the strawberry milkshake. However, this strawberry milkshake comes with a twist. It's cheap, easy, and you don't need to go to Five Guys to make one. What I mean by that is, it's cheaper, easier, and you can do it in your own house and it takes about 5 minutes. Now you're going to start off with putting the strawberries and sugar together and giving them a quick whisk. Now, if I'm honest, you don't need one of these things that I'm using. You could probably crush it together yourself, but it's much easier to do it this way. Trust me, you'll need something like this. You don't want to start whisking it and everything like that. You need to make sure you mush it together really well. And then once you do that, you're going to add the milk. Now this adds the actual milkshake element to it. You're going to add 300 milliliters of it as it says on the screen. And then you're going to do the same thing, but for a lot less time. You've already mixed together everything that you need to. I came up with this idea thinking, well, I really want a takeaway, but nothing's open, including McDonald's. And I really fancied one. So I made it like this. I even added the ice cream. You always think, oh, there's loads of ice cream in that. There must be. So you add it in, and it actually make the texture almost identical. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't miss McDonald's as much after this. This was the reason I made this. And it's cheap and easy, and you can do it even when McDonald's reopens. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do it a lot more because I don't want to be spending however much just buying a milkshake because I fancy one. I want to make it at home, and you can make loads of it as well. This is only for maybe 2 people. You can make double the amount and just keep it in the freezer, keep it in the fridge, whatever you want to do with it. This is the finished product. I even added a strawberry on top. Then for the burger, you're going to start off with 500 grams of mince, and then you're going to put in all the seasoning that you're going to see on screen right about now. Here we go, this is it. I was a bit off, but that doesn't matter. Salt and pepper, mixed herbs, paprika and cumin. Easy things you've probably already got in the cupboard. And also, as you've noticed, it's really cheap. I used 1 egg yolk. It's something you do to make sure it sticks together, because you don't want the burger separating and then it just becoming a pile of mushed mince. Right, so you're going to use your hands for this. This is probably the best way to do it because you can't really do it any other way, if I'm honest. I don't know how you do it. You can try if you like. I mean, you can mix it in a mixer, but I don't know if it'll stick together. It'll probably separate. It doesn't take that long. It should almost be done now. I sped it up for you so you don't have to waste your time watching me play with some mince. And then you're going to put it on the side, and you're going to get your chopping board out, or just your board, or even just the side if you really want. It doesn't really matter. You just need to grab a bit of mince, roll it into a ball. It doesn't matter about the size, depends how big your buns are, I suppose. But you're going to roll it up just like I'm doing now and place it there. Then you're going to get a load more of them. I used 2 burgers per bun, as you're going to see later, so I made quite a few. Then you're going to get a bit of butter, you're going to put it in the pan, you're going to let it sizzle for a bit. You can spread it around, but it doesn't really matter. The main part of the butter is for flavour. And then you're going to put the ball in, and you're going to actually get a potato masher and a spatula and press it down. It can stick to the spatula. Maybe in hindsight I should probably oiled the spatula at first so it didn't stick to it, but it doesn't really matter. You can kind of do that later on. And I realised in my rush I didn't season my burgers as I went, but that doesn't really matter. There's a lot of seasoning in it anyway. You can kind of season as you go depending what your taste is. And then you're going to flatten them down so they're like a McDonald's burger. This is kind of a trick I've learned, because I know a lot of people would probably make them into bigger burgers. It depends really what your preference is, but these ones cook a lot quicker and they're a lot easier to handle because you don't really need to worry about anything, especially if you just want a quick burger. It probably takes, well, what did it take, like 2-3 minutes on each side. Really depends how you want it. I'm not really an expert on telling you how you should have your burger. I have it medium rare, so I did it about 2-3 minutes on each side. It really depends how thin they are. You kind of got to make a judgment on yourself and just keep checking them. And then you're going to just keep putting butter in throughout, even garlic on the pan, which I did throughout. You'll see later. This is just kind of me showing you how long it kind of took per burger, because you can kind of do multiple at a time, but it doesn't really matter how you're going to do it because it's a burger. Everyone knows how to cook one. You flip them, you do them, it's fine. That's kind of what you want to have the pan looking like, just full of butter, full of flavour, so you can just kind of dress it as you go, like I'm doing now with the spatula. How great of me. What a demonstration. And then once you do that, you're just going to wait for it to heat up. You can kind of turn the heat down if you want. I wouldn't recommend it because it makes each of the cooking times different, and you want to keep it roughly the same so you're not having to pay attention so much. Also, as a student, I'm really not in for the whole I need to pay attention to my food. I just want to slap it in a pan and cook it. So that's kind of what you want to do. Like with that one, look, I didn't need to pay attention too much, and even then I burnt it. So if I needed any more instructions, I'd probably burn it even more, and it wouldn't even taste like a burger. So you're going to keep doing this, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I should skip sometime soon now. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. I think I'm waiting for myself to take out the first burger. But the first one always takes the longest because your pan isn't as hot as what it gets to eventually. There we go, and I've taken the first one out. And then when you've done all of them, depending how many you've got, you want to put your onions in, because the onions are going to take up the flavour of the burger, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Everything's going to taste like fat and juicy. Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be just like a McDonald's burger, but in my opinion, better. Cheaper and better. That's my aim. If you want to make something like a standard McDonald's large meal is what, £6? This probably cost you half the, probably £7 to get everything. And then you make probably about double what you get from a McDonald's, and it's a lot quicker. You're probably spending 20 minutes doing it, and you get way more for your money. So I'd really suggest doing this. This is how I laid it up: burger, cheese, onion, burger again, another bit of cheese, another bit of onion, and then some sauce. Doesn't really matter about what sauce you use. I use the mixed baconaise one. That was great. But you can use mayo, ketchup, mustard, do whatever you like. I'm allergic to mustard, so I best not put that in. But this is a great combo in my opinion. It actually tasted amazing. You could even use the Big Mac burger sauce. I mean, why not? There's no reason why you shouldn't. It will taste exactly like a Big Mac that way. So you put it on like this, and then you put the top bun on, and you're going to crush it down. You want everything to go inside everything, so it tastes amazing throughout. I won't show you doing my second one, but I did too, because, you know, why wouldn't you? And then you're going to squeeze it on like this. Again, same thing. Burger, cheese, onion, burger, cheese, onion, sauce, squish down, boom. And this was the final product of my milkshake and burger. Thank you very much, guys. I'd just like you to like, subscribe, and share everything. This is going to be my last video until maybe August, September, because I'm moving back home, so I won't be able to take any videos. Goodbye.